Everybody is level 3 already.
Wish I was level 4. You should make that happen.
Oh, you gotta earn level 4. I
Man,
just can't give it to you.
War priests get so much stuff at level 4. They can enchant their weapon as a swift action. They get their second level spells. It's ridiculous.
Okay, last time you had went down and had explored the you cleared the top 2 levels of the prison, and you had went down to the basement and encountered you had encountered some skeletons in the central chamber, and the portcullis to the south entrance is damaged and needs repair to open. This one, I believe, was in working order, but you have not raised the portcullis. And you decided to call it a night and went back to town to sell some magic items and rest up.
Yes, yes.
And let's see. Okay, it's a bright, beautiful morning. What would you like to do today?
I know on bright, beautiful mornings, personally, I like to go as deep into a haunted prison as possible and away from the sun.
Well, on that cheerful note, I will say that I agree with him.
So we're heading back to where we were.
And let's see.
Did we ever try the portcullis lever on this end?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
We tried the 2 that we found.
Okay, there's a knock on the door before you all head back out to the prison. And it is a messenger inviting you to a town hall meeting tonight at 6 o'clock.
And how far away is the prison again?
It's probably 15-20 minutes tops.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
It's really close.
I asked the messenger if he knows what the content of the meeting tonight is.
To discuss the town's problems, and people say that you all have been investigating the prison, and people are curious to know what you may have found out.
So is this more of an invitation or more of a summons?
It's an invitation. From the councilman, what was his name? Hearthmouth.
Well, that still gives us quite a bit of time. I think we should go investigate the dungeon in the meantime.
Yep.
Okay. Back to the prison.
Yeah, we'll let the messenger know that we'll try to make the meeting and then head back to the prison.
Okay, you are standing in front of the closed portcullis. And once again, the lever was in the room to the north.
I think you need to switch out some characters here.
Garrus is taking Vinegar's place.
Yes, I do, Donna.
It doesn't seem like that other archer that joined us before is going to come back.
And there's.
Yeah, he wasn't here last time either, right?
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Oh, I like the smaller groups anyways.
Well, yeah, that's nice. What was his character again? What kind of... Did he have healing?
No, he was a Zen archer or monk, wasn't he?
Oh,
Yeah, I
that
believe it was.
one, yeah.
Okay, who wants to activate the portcullis?
Oh,
I
I thought
think
we
we
tried
should
this and it
send
didn't
the
work.
one-armed guy in to do it.
I agree with that.
Wait, did you say me to do it?
Sure, one arm, you can still do it.
Okay. Is this thing on the wall here?
Yes.
All right. I will pull this and pray I don't die.
Okay, no, you don't die.
Oh, sorry. Before we keep going, could you give us an overnight rest? All my stuff is still
Oh.
clicked off.
Yeah, sure can.
Thank you. All right, let's do it.
And which port? Oh, this is going to open portcullis just to our west here,
Yes. Apparently,
or
we
so we
suspect so.
think.
Yeah, that one. Little do we know this actually opens all of them and we get swarmed.
You hear some machinery grinding, and the portcullis does indeed rise up. And you can see down the hallway a little bit, and there is a T in the intersection. Or it comes to a T.
Oh, okay. I'll move up and take a look down the hallways. Geez, this place is big.
Yeah, it was a pretty big prison.
Apparently, this sleepy little town had a whole lot of prisoners.
Yeah,
I think
know,
it was
like,
the
this
main
is
prison
massive.
for like the entire country. All the worst prisoners got sent here, I think.
And once again, as you are walking down that hallway, you do see a brass nameplate calling this section the Reaper's Hold. And you see a lot of what looks like individual cell doors outlining every place. And I'm just going to go ahead and open up a lot more of the map.
Well, I'm going to start heading north, checking the doors. Ooh. I check doors really fast.
Yeah, I'm just opening up just to avoid having to do it later. Typically, what you are seeing is empty cells. They are. Give me just a second to grab the AP.
Well, I'll do detect magic in all of them and take a look for any items. Actually, I saw a picture that describes me perfectly. It was one of the Dungeons and Dragons memes.
There we go.
Here it is. I saved it for you guys so that you could all see, because I thought it was hilarious when I saw it, because it's me.
Yep, that looks about right.
Especially the last one.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay. You're encountering the typical cells that you have elsewhere. Um, a couple of them, you do find skeletons of people who you're assuming may have died from smoke inhalation during the fires. And all of them contain the door immediately in the southwest does not go to a cell.
Wee. I didn't find anything in any of the cells except the bodies.
No.
Figured as much.
Yeah, nothing of any value whatsoever.
Maybe there's a school nearby. They want the bodies for anatomy.
You know, part of this update, they said they made a few things run quicker. And I believe loading stuff onto the combat tracker is one of them. Wow, someone's being prepared.
All my stuff lasts for a little while now since we're level 3, so.
Okay, you all have a set of skeleton keys to the prison, right?
Well, they're not specifically to the prison, but yes.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The blacksmith gave us the massive keychain.
Okay, this door is locked.
We'll try the keychain on it, see if any of them work. Give me 200 seconds. 1 second per key.
There go your buffs.
Okay, after several tries, you do manage to get the door open. And
All right.
there is no sound coming from the other side of the door.
Ooh, looks lovely.
Yes, as you open the door, you notice that there's numerous tools of torment decorating the room. There's cages, hanging chains along the wall. You see a stretching rack, a large wooden tank, and a fire pit in the middle of the room. In the east, you see I'll draw an arrow to it. You see a grim Iron Maiden. The lid is closed and it presents a decoration of a tormented woman upon its face. On the stretching rack, you see the twisted skeleton of a human dressed in a tattered guard uniform on top of the rack. The body is surrounded by several discarded knives, branding irons, and pliers. You see a large, blood-stained wicker basket sitting at the head of the rack.
Is one of these pliers a Markiplier? Sorry, YouTube joke.
Is a what kind of plier?
Markiplier's a YouTuber.
Oh.
I mean, he's got like 20 million subscribers now.
And suddenly you hear heavy metal echoing through the prison. Okay. So that's what you see as you walk into the room.
Maybe it's
go
just
in.
me, but given the rate at which things have been animating and attacking us, I'm pretty hesitant about these torture devices.
Well, I mean, we are here to kill the evil and, make this place a little bit safer, so I'll go in, see if anything attacks me. And I'll do
Okay.
detect magic and search the room.
You're not detecting any magic.
Oh, nice. I'll tell the group it's safe. No animated objects in here.
And can I get you to roll a perception check? Okay, everyone else entering the room, can I get you all to roll a perception check? Darius, on the torture rack, you see something shiny up on the chest of the guard.
I see something shiny on the chest of the guard.
It catches your eye.
Okay.
And sorry, the torture rack was the big wooden thing right in the middle of the room?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Darius wanders over to take a closer look at the skeleton, the guard, and the torture rack.
Okay, can I get you to make a heal check while you're there? Okay, as you walk up to the body and you're looking at it, you can see the grisly truth behind this guy's demise. You can tell that there's broken bones, there's severed hands, his hips and shoulders have been dislocated. He's got a shattered jaw. You can see numerous long, thin needles have been driven into his ears, eye sockets, elbows, hips, and knees.
So he went peacefully in his sleep.
Someone really didn't like this guy.
Okay. And Lonely Sword. Can I get you to make a perception check? And can I get you to make a will save?
Oh, lovely.
That's never a good combination.
Okay. Lonely Sword, as you approach closer to the Iron Maiden, you see the door of it start to swing open. And inside of it, you see Kendra Lorimore. Her eyes are wide with terror. And the sight is enough at this point to make you rush up to the Iron Maiden in an attempt to free Kendra.
Oh, okay. I thought it would be the opposite. Me running for my life.
So as you run up and get close to the Iron Maiden,
Does anyone else see me about to get eaten by an Iron Maiden? Anyone? Anyone?
We just figured that, you wanted to be.
as you get close, yes, the Iron Maiden does swing shut and eat you. And at this point in time, you realize that Kendra was just an illusion. And it's at the same time your body is racked with pain as if it were being pierced in dozens of places by iron spikes.
Well, I'm inside an Iron Maiden, so that makes sense.
Um,
Does the group hear my screams of agony?
I need you to make another will save.
A little better that time.
And let's see. Yes, you are indeed trapped inside the Iron Maiden.
If we can hear him screaming, Darius will start moving over to try to open it up. Well, actually, he'll just move over anyways. It's never good when someone goes into an Iron Maiden and lets the door close behind them.
Yes, and
You know, people say a lot of bad things about people that assume, but in this situation, I think it's a good assumption.
you all would have seen him moving anyway and have heard the squeaking.
I mean, my manly screams, right? Not, I don't squeak.
Okay. What are you percepting on, John?
Oh, I was just trying to see if we could hear him or do anything there, I guess.
Yeah, you can hear him beating and banging. I'm assuming you're beating and banging, right, Lonely Sword?
Oh, I don't know. I kind of like it in here.
Well, You know,
It,
as you look down, you can see blood starting to come out of places, and you can actually feel spikes in your body.
Am I able
um,
to cast anything while I'm in here?
I would say you'd have to make a concentration check.
I mean, I'm definitely. I'm sure we're all kind of trying to do it, but if we're trying to figure out a way to pry open the thing from the outside or beat on
Yep.
it or something.
I would say that we're trying to open while seeing if we can pull it open.
Okay, a couple of strength checks.
From our dexterity group.
Exactly, right?
I'm gonna cast Enlarge Person on myself.
Okay.
As soon as I remember. Well, I thought I had that one built correctly, but. There we go. And then I'll try to pry it open.
You do manage to open the door, and as you open the door, you see Lonely Sword, and you can see some of these spikes from the back of the Iron Maiden coming through him, and he seems to, be bleeding and is very wounded.
I am? You didn't actually do any damage to me.
I'm aware.
Here, help me pull him out. We'll have to try to be as careful as possible.
And you have no problem pulling him out of the Iron Maiden. And when you get him out of the Iron Maiden, he's like, you can tell that all the blood and the spikes and everything were an illusion.
You big baby.
What were you screaming about? Come on, man.
Now, however, had he not made his second will save, he would have had his constitution reduced by 6 points.
Wow.
Ouch.
I'm glad I made
Really
that
got to
one.
stop eating those mushrooms at supper time.
No kidding. And as you pull him away from the Iron Maiden, the door slaps shut. Or slams shut.
I'm gonna step away from the Iron Maiden and not look at it.
Agreed.
I'm going to walk down towards the next torture device.
Hoping for round 2.
And can I get everyone to make a perception check?
Well, my dice just aren't rolling very good tonight. At least they're not 1s and 2s, though.
Okay, Torin and Lonely Sword. You become aware of movement at the top of the torture rack. And this movement is on the floor.
Oh
Any
god,
kind
no.
of idea, like small animal, like rat type scurrying movement or any size?
Kind of like a large rat, you know.
Maybe
As
hand size?
Lonely Sword moves closer, you know, you see crawling zombie hands.
Oh, man, that was my favorite pet from
Thing
World of
1 and Thing
Warcraft.
2.
Absolutely.
I'll just, do that now.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for initiative. And as a standard action, if your character would like to write a will, I will allow it.
Is there any way to enlarge my token after I enlarge myself?
Yes. Hold control and spin the mouse wheel.
Ah, okay. I don't think I'm supposed to be quite that large.
Mm-hmm. You are. Large
Oh
size
yeah,
is
I
4
guess, yeah,
squares.
I was thinking the circle was, yeah.
Okay, Lonely Sword, you are up first.
Move over to here. Take a swing at Thing 2, but miss. I have moved into flanking for you people.
I'll take a thing, swing at thing 2 also.
You can get flanking,
I'm not sure I can with the reach weapon without
Yeah.
standing on the furniture.
No, you're fine. I mean, you just have to stop a little bit sooner, like in this square here.
Yeah, that would count as flanking.
So it would be a 14 then, right?
Yeah.
And a 14 does hit. And a 14 will kill them. Okay, crawling hand number 1 is gonna try and claw Lonely Sword. That just happened.
What a surprise.
And manages to connect.
Ooh. Looks like it's going to be a bad night for me.
Okay, why is it throwing an error? So, you actually take 2 points of damage from its claws. And I think it's time to change the batteries in my mouse.
I think it's time to change my armor.
And you managed to shake it off of you.
Alright, Darius will go up to there and try to stab it with his long spear. And that counts as flanking, yes?
Yes?
Yes.
But he still misses.
I'll move up to there and take a shot at. Does that? I don't remember how the flanking works. Is that considered flanking with the ranged with the arrow? Even though I'm not
Melee
straight
is
off.
the only thing they can get flanking.
I couldn't remember. Thanks.
Yeah. Flanking is when you make a melee attack, you gain +2 if you're opposite.
Does this count as undead? I'm guessing.
Yes.
Hey, he doesn't get that for free. We actually had a big conversation about
For
that
some
on the
reason,
Ranger.
my modifiers aren't working. Damn it.
Oh, did we ever set you up with the favorite enemy? Like how to make the
Never mind. I got it work.
how to make it?
Seriously. Oh, shoot.
You threw your favorite enemy onto Kristoff.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he did. Subject to study undead.
That's not favorite enemy. That's just the trait.
Oh.
Ah.
I thought that was him trying to do favorite enemy. Wow, a lot of ones going around. Crawling Hand's gonna live a long, meaningful life.
You want to bet?
Well, all my attempts to kill have failed.
Damn.
I think that might be a little bit overkill.
Oh, you pulverized the hand.
There are a lot of bones in the hand, and you broke every single one.
Couldn't have our
Okay.
war priest getting groped.
Hey now, let me do what I enjoy doing.
Does anyone need a hand?
You know, we can find another GM.
Okay, Darius, going back to look at the body on the stretching rack, you see that he is still wearing his badge, and it is the badge of the warden.
Ooh.
Oh, we got some mission from the ghost of the wife, didn't we?
To bring her back something of his, right?
You don't
I
get
think a
anything
badge
for
would work.
free.
I will collect his badge. Just in case.
Did she want like an item of his or a part of him?
That I can't remember.
Yeah, let's go with an item.
Sure, I can get that head.
No, it was an item, I'm sure.
Okay. If you say so, I'll believe you.
And I'll do a once over the rest of the body. Is there anything else on him of interest?
No, that is the only thing you find of any value.
Okay.
And Darius, you do notice a hidden door
No,
right beside the Iron Maiden.
I think there's something over here. I'll see if I can find any way to open it up.
Now the question I have is, how are we gonna get Kristoff in there?
Yeah, I was wondering how he was going to get out of this room.
Everyone get behind him and, and just push against his back sometimes.
Lots and
I'm
lots
only
of
large
grease.
size. I can squeeze through a doorway, I think.
Yeah, you can. It's just if this secret passage is narrow, you're gonna be squeezing the whole time.
Get the plunger.
Okay.
Alright, who's volunteering to grease me up?
Oh boy. I think
Looks
it'd
like
go
you're gonna
faster
be
if
in this
someone
room
with
for
two
a
hands
while.
did it, so I'll point to Darius.
Bastard.
Sorry, one hand. Man, this one hand gets me out of a lot of really annoying things.
Okay. The door conceals a natural cavern. You can see, there's drips of moisture, there's stagnant pools of water on the floor.
I will head in.
I'll follow.
You want me to bring up the rear since I'll completely block anybody else?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Lonely Sword, as you round the corner, down at the end of the hall, you see a
Oh, so is there any light in here?
no, just whoever has light on them.
I will put light on myself then.
You do see a pool of water down at the end of the hall.
I cast detect magic into the darkness.
You are not detecting any magic.
I'm gonna pick up a rock and throw it into the water.
Okay, as you throw the rock into the water, you see this puddle just kind of the shape starts coming out of this puddle, and you see this gray ooze type of monster.
Way to go, you went and pissed off the water.
Man,
And-
nothing likes me tonight.
And
Even
roll
water
for
pisses.
initiative.
Even water hates me. I'm guessing that this creature is not evil. If it is not evil, you have to take off my effects DMG 1d6 because that's only for evil creatures.
DMG 1d6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Darius, you're up first.
Get right in there, Darius.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You won't get eaten, I swear.
Darius is going to lava bomb his bombs up the ooze.
Hey, and if there's any others hidden nearby, they might get hit as well.
I think he gets his point blank shot. And I'm assuming, is there others nearby? Or he has the splash damage, so I guess if there's any others within a square of it, they would take splash damage.
No. He is alone.
Alright.
Lonely, oh so lonely. I will move up, and I will ready an action to
Am I
attack.
mistaken, or should those bombs be 1d6 damage?
Not for Darius, he has a crypt breaker. He does 1d8 against undead and constructs, but 1d4 or d4s against everything else.
Ah, okay.
2d4s?
Yes, d4s against everything, d8s against undead and constructs.
Oh, so it increases by d4s instead of d6s the whole way. Huh.
And Torin, you are up.
Shoot, caught me napping. Sorry about that.
I wish I could have slept longer.
And he hits.
No natural one for you this fight.
Yay, we hit something.
But you probably lose that arrow, I suspect, right?
Would that go right through him?
Only I think great oozes melt metal, don't they?
Could be, yep. Here, I was hoping he was going to stay in that water.
And he's gonna try and slam into you.
Wait, my rated action goes off first.
Yeah. Okay, Torin, he manages not to slam into you.
Thank you.
And Kristoff, you're up.
Throwing a bomb at it.
What type of bomb was that?
Fire and magic.
Because it should be immune to fire.
Alright, so you need to zero out that damage.
Yeah.
Oh, but doesn't it, because it's magic, isn't that what makes it hit? Because it does
doesn't have
both.
the effect on it.
That's a good question.
I seriously doubt it, considering that the 90% of the way that you're going to get hit by fire is magic.
So you say it would or not would not apply?
Unless there's some special ooze trait that makes them susceptible to magic, even though they're immune to fire. But
That makes sense.
I mean, something that's immune to fire, like that's the fireball, you know, like all the effects that deal fire damage are pretty much magic. There's very, very few that aren't.
So you say he would have immunity then?
That
Most
makes sense.
likely.
That makes sense to me.
Okay. And,
All right.
Darius, you're up.
Garrus will chuck another bomb at it, and he'll use precise shot. So he's hopefully not splashing lowly Sordatorian.
Man, I got that dinosaur song stuck in my head from when you were talking about those crawling hands. You said they're on the floor, and I was like, everybody do the dinosaur?
Yeah, let's not talk about it so it doesn't get stuck in my head.
Too late. I'm going to move here. I'm going to acrobatics to try to avoid the attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Nicely done.
A little better on my damage roll this time.
I think I'm going to try taking a 5-step back so I can still use my ranged weapon.
Yeah, I hope a lightning bolt doesn't come out of somewhere. We're in a perfect line.
Wow.
I thought you
We're really hurting him now.
I thought you bought a strength bow.
No, not yet.
What did you buy last time when we went to the shop?
Not a whole lot. I'm saving up.
Jeez, look at this. Their rolls are crazy every time they swing at me. Oh my god, that really hurt. Help me.
And you managed to shake it off, so you're not grabbed.
Well, I can't hit it with a bomb, and I'm out of reach, so I'm just gonna pop my mutagen.
Why can't you? Oh, your bow. Yeah, it's immune. That's right. That's unfortunate.
Okay.
Alright, Darius is going to move down to there. And he will use his infused cure light wounds on my sword.
Okay, Lonely Sword.
Thank you for the heal. And it's down. Nice.
Oh, and you killed my gray ooze. You will pay for that.
I am going to pull out a potion and drink it. Wow. How did I have so much? You did heal me. That's
Yeah.
weird. Did I get hit twice? It hit me for 11, but I'm still at 11 damage after being healed for 13.
And the claws did some damage to you too.
Um,
I mean, I would have been dying on the ground if I had that much damage on me.
there's initiative.
Oh, you know what? Your cure light wound or scroll, it did damage. It didn't heal you.
Oh, I
So
rolled
it
the
did
damage
damage
part.
5. So you should be at 1, not 11.
I thought I was at 6 before I rolled out. There we go. Jeez. I'm used to dragging the teardrop and not the plus sign.
It turns out that he's secretly undead. He hurt himself by curing himself. Now we know.
Hey now, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not wearing the mask to cover up my skeletal body. Oh god, and I have one hand too. That's very zombie-like.
Okay. As you enter down, you can see the backside of a hidden door.
I'll check out the pool as we're going past too, just in case.
You can see that it's just like a secretion from the ooze that you just damaged.
Okay.
Okay. And it opens up into the, I'm sorry. It actually goes up and opens up there at the top. And you can see that it's a converted cell that has been used as a waiting room. You can see chains hanging down from bars along the walls. And this is where they held them while they were waiting for the torture room to open up.
How pleasant.
Bach, what time you gotta go to work?
Anytime now, I'm good to go. Why, do you need a little break?
Yeah, if we could take 5 just so I can read through this and we can pick up. Is that all right with you? Is
Yeah, it's good with me. I'm actually dressed and ready to go.
that good with everyone else? Take 5, 10?
Sounds like a plan.
Perfect
All right.
with me.
Thanks.
All right, I got to stop to make on the way, so I'm going to be like an extra 5 minutes more than normal.
Not a problem.
User disconnected from your channel.